make a tier list of every JJS player. Part 2, because you guys did not like the first part. The first character we're gonna be rating, and we're all gonna do it, and we're gonna do this in order. So the first character is Honored One. Honored One, it's a pretty solid character for new players that are like 0 kills to 50 kills. So and other moves connect to each other, and mostly all the moves are unblockable except for Lapis Blue that can be blocked. So and his ult is pretty broken. So just for that, I'm gonna give him B tier. Fesso or Yuji. Fesso is a really skilled character, mostly used by pros, but because of the 4-chain block flashes, it does a lot of damage. And Yuji is pretty solid in damage. So, and his ult is kind of broken for his domain. So and his ult really resembles Sukuna. So just for that, I'm gonna give him an S tier. Restless Gambler or Hakari. Hakari is a really skilled character that is used by pros, and his damage is quite a lot, cause if you do like a combo that's like that, like you can search on YouTube, it'll do like 40 to 60 damage. And it's really quick. So and this ult form his domain is really fun, because you have a 90% chance of getting jackpot, and his jackpot is really overpowered. You are immortal for until your ult bar goes down. So just for that, I'm gonna give him an S tier. Megumi. We all know what Megumi is mostly for, running, and his Shikagamis are just like protecting him for no reason, but he has like really high damage combos, and it's really broken, and his ult is pretty decent. It's decent, but we sadly don't have Maharaga in this tier list, so we're not gonna rate him. But I'm gonna add Maharaga to Megumi, so like Maharaga is really fun to use, because if you go in a public server, everyone will just try to kill you, and if you just hit someone like 4 times with Maharaga, then you can get your ult back. So you're kind of immortal if you keep attacking. So, but Megumi will get a C tier. Oh, actually, I'll change my mind. Sorry. I'll give him D tier. Perfection. Perfection is a really skilled character in his base form, because he has a lot of different variations, as like 4 plus 2 and jump variations. And he has, and when you press special, he has two other what do you call this, like forms for number 3. So and his first form and ult, his domain is pretty broken, because you just have to run to them, but they can just push you back, so it's not really that broken. Mojitos also has a 2-shot move with some two other moves that are not really that good, but for his second form ult, it's really fun to use, because well, how's it? And you're probably wondering how to get his second ult. You have to press G 2 times. You have to press G and have to let him hit. the G has to hit, and then you have to press it again, and then it must hit, so you can get the second ult. And all his like moves and second ult are really fun to use, but it's kind of overpowered because he has 2 ults. So just for that, I'm gonna put him in A tier. A tier. Choso or blood Mallocation. Choso is a really skilled character because you kind of have to know what you're doing and not spamming. And he has a lot of combos that don't really do that much damage, so you have to be really skilled to use Choso. And for his ult, it's pretty broken. He doesn't have a domain, but his ult is pretty broken, so I'm gonna give him an A tier. Total. So there's a lot of different totals. The annoying total that interrupts fights, or the teaming total. So the teaming total is where, the annoying total is where like you keep switching with another person while they're trying to fight, and that's an annoying total. And a teaming total is where a vessel like uses black flashes, and then he tells the total to swap. And to me, that's kind of OP. But his ult is really OP. His brothers does 80 damage if you hit if the enemy attacks you while using brothers. It's kind of like a counter, and it does 80 damage. It's really OP. So I'm gonna give Toto B tier. I would give him A tier, but there's no like A or B tier, so I'm gonna actually put him in A tier because B tier is kind of low, so I'm gonna put him in A tier. Higuruma is not really that skilled. He's really broken. And his damage does a lot of damage. Higuruma's domain is kind of just luck base, and all his moves and all are just one shot. So just for that, I'm gonna put him in C tier. Yuta. When Yuta wasn't nerfed, he used to be D tier, but now his moves are kind of skilled. So, and his awakening's kind of cool now, cause you get a little arm thingy. But his ult are kind of just the same. So I'm gonna give him B tier. Mekamaru. Is that Mekamaru? Yeah. Okay. Mekamaru is really skilled character. If you main him, I want to be friends with you because he's super skilled. I can tell. But his ult is really broken. His ult's super broken actually. Cause there's a lot of one-shot moves. Not one-shot, like 4-shot moves, maybe. So I'm gonna put Mekamaru in A tier, not S tier. He's not that good. He's not that like. He doesn't really deserve S tier, but he deserves A tier. Noya, we all know what Noya is for, running, and his base form is just really annoying because if you just press 3 twice, he can go like he can go like 25% of the map. So and his ult form is it's decent. So yeah, his ult form is pretty decent because he has a domain that that's really broken, but all his other moves are not really that good. So I'm gonna put Noya in C tier. Nanami if you main Nanami, you're insane. Cause oh my, you are so skilled. Cause Nanami has like no combos, and his ult is pretty OP. Cause you don't know when he's gonna block, cause he just stands still. So I'm gonna give you that. So I'm gonna put Hanami in S tier. Oh wait, Nanami. Sorry, Nanami. I mean Hanami. Hmm. Hanami is not skilled at all. Not gonna lie, he's not skilled. He his combos are like so broken. It does so much damage, and his ult is so much worse. Cause if you pop his ult and then put his domain, you can't use any moves and you can't M1, and he's just gonna beam you to death, and and then he can use his ult again. So just for that, I'm gonna put him in D tier. Register. Register is kind of just a spam character and does a lot of damage, and, and, and I met a lot of Register players that run a lot. So just for that, I'm gonna put him in C tier. Ryu. He's also a spam character. He's also a spam character. His ult is his LARP is kind of just of what do you call this? Farming kill. He's always it's just a farming kill. But his actual ultimate is pretty fun. Cause you get immortal for until your ult runs out, I think. But that's really broken, and your moves are really OP. So I have to put him in C tier. Okay. Locust guy. Locust guy. If you main Locust guy, I bet you like air combos, but he doesn't really do damage. And his ult is just a one shot move. I think you can move him. I think maybe okay. So, but from Locust guy, I'm gonna give him for B tier because he's okay. Okay. Yuki. Yuki is actually really skilled. She's a really skilled character. Her combos does a lot of damage, and her ult is just a black hole, and you can farm kills with that. And to me, that's not really that good, so I'm gonna put her in B tier. Charles. Charles is not skilled at all. His R special is just predicting, and you can get a lot of combos with that. That does high damage. So I recommend not using Charles. And its ultimate is just one shot if you do it right. But just for Charles, I'm gonna put him B tier. Okay, we don't even need to say anything for Rita. Okay. Oh, what's her name again? Sorry, I forgot. Oh my. I think that's Crow Charmer. So for Crow Charmer, I'm gonna. She's pretty skilled and doesn't do that much damage, but and she has kind of a little bit of combos, but her ult is just OP because you can just farm kills with it. Yeah, you can farm kills with it, and because if we just go in a crowd and then press M1, it goes Kah! Yeah, it's just super OP. But I'm gonna put her in B tier. Black Death is absolutely not skilled. Like he does so much damage, and he does so much damage. Has barely any combos, and I think Black Death is just a spam character, and his ult is a it's just you just duplicate yourself, and you can invade people's domains, but a person can just hit you and cancel it. So just for that, I'm gonna put it in C tier. Okay, so that's all for today, and this is totally optional, and I don't want any hate from me, so and I can't really make a part 3, and this is just optional like for me, and so that's the end of the video. So please like and subscribe, because I have barely any subscribers. Okay, so Duck Lord is out.